Stretching from the outskirts of Ho Chi Minh City down to the southern shores of Vietnam, the Mekong Delta is one of the country's key economic centres. The Mekong Delta, called the Rice Bowl of Vietnam, produces more than a third of the country's annual food crop from just 10% of its land. Importantly, the region is also a hub for Vietnam's rice export sector. Around 90% of all rice exports are grown here in a typical year. Fresh vegetables, fruits, fish and meat are also produced in this fertile region. And being able to get these products to market is crucial for local producers. But rapid economic growth has resulted in serious transport bottlenecks in recent years. Because many poor Vietnamese still live in remote and rural areas of the Delta, these bottlenecks are making it difficult and costly for producers to transport their goods to market, and are hampering people's access to markets and essential services. The Australian government is helping Vietnam improve major transport infrastructure in the Delta. Around 150 kilometres southwest of Ho Chi Minh City, the Cao Lanh Bridge will cross the Mekong River in Dong Thap province. This is the single largest Australian aid infrastructure activity on mainland Southeast Asia. Civil work on the bridge officially began at the ceremony in Dong Thap province on 19 October 2013.
Here, in the Mekong Delta, it is a key economic centre in the beautiful country of Vietnam, and the huge agriculture and industrial potential of this region can best be realised with significant investment to upgrade the transport infrastructure throughout the region. Now, the Cao Lanh Bridge will open in 2017, and it is expected to be used by 170,000 people per day.
This will bring income generation opportunities that these people have never been able to take advantage of before. It will connect them to a highway network across mainland Southeast Asia, but also to seaports across the region. This will mean that farmers who were used to producing only for the immediate township or their immediate community will be exporting goods nationally and internationally.
This is not the first time Australia has supported construction of large-scale transport infrastructure in the Mekong Delta. The My Thuan Bridge was funded by the governments of Australia and Vietnam and was the first bridge constructed across the Mekong River in Vietnam.
The My Thuan Bridge was the first cable-stayed bridge to be built in Vietnam and represented the introduction of modern bridge technology. At that time, no cable-stayed bridge had previously been constructed, and it represented a chance to update the skills and knowledge of Vietnam's engineers in modern bridge technology.
In the 13 years since it was constructed, it has opened up the Mekong Delta region to economic and social development and has improved the lives of 17 million people living in one of the poorest areas of Vietnam. Dung Thi Xuan Dao now works in a bustling market built with assistance from Australia as part of the My Thuan Bridge project. Before this, she spent long days in the hot sun as a street vendor, breathing in exhaust fumes from vehicles queuing for ferries to make the river crossing.
Nghề nghiệp hồi xưa thì tôi bán ở phà Mỹ Thuận.
Bán gì ạ?
Tôi bán những đặc sản của miền Tây như là nem, bánh sữa, kẹo dừa.
Thế còn bây giờ ạ?
Bây giờ sau khi người Úc đã giúp đỡ cho Việt Nam chúng tôi cất được cầu Mỹ Thuận và cái căn chợ này, thì khi đó thì tôi được vô đây bán.
Bây giờ là mình kinh doanh mặt hàng gì ạ?
Kinh doanh mặt hàng quần áo may sẵn.
With her increased income, Mrs. Dung is able to better support her two school-aged children, as well as save a small amount of money each week. By linking the Rice Bowl of Vietnam to Ho Chi Minh City, lengthy delays caused by river crossings were eliminated, helping farmers and small business owners to get their products to market more efficiently.
The two projects are different. My Thuan Bridge was about connecting southern Vietnam to Ho Chi Minh City and opening up that aspect of the market. With Cao Lanh, it's more about connectivity of southern Vietnam with the greater Mekong sub-region. Connectivity is a key Vietnam and ASEAN project to develop the synergies of economies within mainland Southeast Asia, and this is going to be a major contributor to that project. It'll contribute to Australia's national interest in many ways. I think chief among them is that a strong, prosperous and confident Vietnam is good for the Vietnamese people, it's good for the region, and therefore it's good for Australia. And a project of this magnitude and its economic and social impact is going to make a very substantial contribution to that outcome. I think the Cao Lanh project is another milestone in the tremendously successful modern 40-year relationship that Australia has with Vietnam.